Hi, welcome to YOH Crochet. My name is Anita, and today we are going to be taking a look at Crochet World magazine for April 2023. So I do have a subscription to this magazine. I believe it was it 12 or 24 months for like $25 or something. I don't remember. I will look into that and I will insert it via caption, and I will try to remember to, if they still have that deal available, I will also try to remember to put a link in the description box for you. So, Crochet World, April 2023. And on the cover, there is this little granny square tote bag. Granny squares, I'm not gonna lie, they are not my thing. I don't enjoy joining them together, as I have said before. So, most of you are probably well aware of my thoughts on granny squares. So, in the beginning of the magazine, it just tells you how to read crochet patterns. And the first pattern we have, it is under the category Beginner's Luck, so it must be beginner friendly, but we have this Primavera wrap by Bendy Carter. So that is the wrap. I kind of like it. Okay, I'll cover this up. This is part of the pattern. I like it, but you know, I don't really wear wraps personally. But I mean, it would be nice to make and give to somebody. So there's that. And our second pattern is Scraps Delight. So I believe that this focuses on using up scraps. But we have Granny Turtles by Amidorable Crochet. So there's like these little granny turtles, like granny squares with turtle heads and feet. They're cute. It might be something quick that you could whip up for, like, if any of you do craft shows. And then we have Learn a Stitch. I wonder what stitch they are featuring in here. Oh, they do yarn unders instead of yarn overs on this one. So maybe that is what they are featuring with the Learn a Stitch. But this is the over under armchair pocket. So it's just one of those things that you stick on the side of your chair for remotes, whatever. They have eyeglasses in this one. There's that one. I'm not entirely sure if I would make that or not. It's not horrible, but I don't know. I just don't know if I would make it. And here's another pretty wrap. It is called Tulips Wrap, and it's under the category Touch of Style. And I forgot to tell you, the designers, the over under armchair pocket was Kendall Waltz. And I told you the turtles. A Tulips Wrap is by Nazanin S. Fard. So there are a couple of photographs of it here. It's very lacy, and it has the tassels. I'm not huge on tassels, so I don't know if I would do that if I made this, but it is a pretty wrap. And there is another photograph of it. And then the next pattern we have is Bunny and Carrots by Kathleen Burlew. This is under the category Just for Fun. The carrots and the bunny. I don't think, me personally, I would make this. So far, I think my favorites are the wraps. But this I like even more than the wraps. Okay, so this category is just threads. This is the Josephine Rose Doily by Catherine White. And this is a very, very pretty doily that I am interested in trying. Very much so. I think it might be my favorite pattern in this book, this magazine. And I wonder, 15 3/4 inches in diameter is the finished measurement for this doily. And again, in the category just threads, we have the Bunnies at Play runner, and this is designed by Joyce Geisler. So I can just show you this whole half page. There's not really much of the pattern. So it's filet, and there's bunnies and eggs and little flowers. That's really cute too. I think this would be really cute if you just repeated this and you can make like a little blanket out of it. I think that would be adorable. Finished measurements for this is 14 3/4 inches wide by 45 1/4 inches long. So yeah, 45. See, the long ways though would be the width if you did a blanket. You see what I mean? And then you just, so 45 inches wide for a blanket is not bad. And you could just repeat that however many times you need to get the length that you would need. So that's adorable. Okay, and then still in just threads, we have another doily, and this is called the Ivica doily by Olga Shaleva. That doily is pretty too, but I think I like the other one better. But they're both pretty. And then we have a product review of the Cocoa Knits Makers Board. What is this for? I think this is just for like a pattern keeper. And the board has magnets. It can hold the patterns up. They can hold row counters, stitch markers, needles, paper clips, T-pins, and swatches. I'll just show you a little picture of what they are reviewing there. I'll have to read that later. And it is the Cocoa Knits website if you're interested in checking out this board. Cocoa Knits website to get your own makers board, www.cocoknits.com/products/makers board. So there is, where is it? Right there. There is the URL if you are interested. Maybe I will go ahead and look that up and link that in the description box for you as well, if I remember. And then we have the category Picture Perfect. We have a Fields of Poppies hot pad by Kathleen Stewart. And I believe they are using tapestry crochet. Oh, I will not be attempting this even if I wanted to, because they are using the split single crochet. I hate the split single crochet because I crochet tight. I cannot get into the middle of the stitch ever. Okay, so here is the Fields of Poppies hot pad. So that is definitely a no-go for me, as the split single crochet is my nemesis and we do not get along. Again, and Picture Perfect is a desert landscape throw designed by Melissa Hassler, and this looks to be a C2C Grafcan. Here is a nice big picture of it. And I have not done a C2C Grafcan yet. It is on my list of things to do. I have so many cute patterns and graphs from Angela, the crazy poppy lady. I really need to get my butt in gear and tackle a C2C Grafcan. And this one is super, super cute too. It is the Paw Print Pet Mat by Lisa McDonald. And you work this, it says, with 2 strands of yarn held together. Okay, and you carry your colors. So this might be tapestry. Yeah, it looks like this is all worked in single crochet. And you carry your yarn, so I believe this would be considered tapestry crochet. So here is the mat, and it is super cute. You can put your dog's food and water dishes on here, and it can be a little placemat for your puppy. That's adorable. Or your kitty, because it is a paw print, so kitties could use it as a placemat too. And we are still in Picture Perfect section, and this is the Lemon Slice Kitchen Mat designed by Rachel Alford. I'm not sure if this is tapestry again or not. Here is a picture. There is a picture of that. Yeah. I was just trying to read a little bit of the pattern. Oh, it's in Intarsia. It's Intarsia crochet, which I have never done that. Nope. I am not familiar with that technique. The only color work I have really done is, I've done tapestry once. It was a pain in the butt. I don't think I ever really, really want to do it again unless it's a small project. And I have done quite a few mosaic patterns. I really do enjoy mosaic. Okay, again, still in Picture Perfect. A lot of color work in this issue. It is the Summer Dream wall hanging designed by Christine Noggle of Sweet Potato 3. And it doesn't really tell you which technique you're really using. KHDC. What is a KHDC? I just saw one of the a knotted half double crochet. I've never heard of that before. That is one of the stitches you use in here. So I'm not sure what that is, but here is a picture of the Summer Dream wall hanging. And then it looks to be that is about it for the patterns, I do believe. Oh wait, no, there's a few more. There's just an article here in the World of Crochet. 40 Years of Crochet by Michelle Wilcox. It just talks about her. And then we have the category Granny Stripes. We have the pattern from the front page, the Granny on the Go bag, designed by Deborah Ark. I'm trying to fold that over. Whoop, 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 whoop. So there is the bag once again. And again, I am not a fan of granny squares. And then still in the category of Granny Stripes, we have the Uncommon Granny Afghan. And it is designed by Rebecca Greco. And these squares look like they're larger, so these might not be too horribly bad. It is kind of pretty, the colors they used. It's pretty. I wonder if that's the yarn or if they held two together. I think it's just the way the yarn is. And then, still in the category of granny stripes, we have the Floating Blocks Centerpiece designed by Mary Beth Temple. And this just, and not really my style. I don't think I would do this. Maybe it would be cute in different colors and without these squares. Okay. And then, still in the granny stripes category, we have the Fibonacci cardigan designed by Rebecca J. Benton. And here is a picture of that. And I like cardies, but I guess I don't really see the point of a sleeveless cardie or a short sleeve cardigan. I'm not sure I'm crazy about that. But, you know, that's just my own personal preference, my own personal taste. Here is a picture of the back of the cardigan. I don't know, I guess I just, I don't really see how you would call that a cardigan. I feel it's more of a vest. Okay, and then we have, still in the granny stripes category. So this issue seems like it focuses heavily on granny and color work. So this is the Granny Stitch Inspirations Throw by Arena V. Stevens. And I do not think, me personally, I would be interested in making this. I don't care for that. I don't care for that, those cutouts in the border. You know, I don't care for it. But again, it is not my cup of tea. That does not mean that somebody else would not love it. So I'm not, like, nothing against any of the designers or anything, because I know how much work it gets put into these things. I just, you know, not everyone is going to love everything. It's just the way it is. And that's what makes the world interesting, right? Again, with granny stripes, we have the Granny Rectangled Afghan by Anna Regis. So there is that. And I don't know. I don't know if I would make that. Maybe. And it looks like that is about it. And in the back of the magazine, as always, you have your standard yarn weight system chart. You have stitch guides, so your abbreviations and what all the abbreviations for the stitches mean. It shows you how to do stitches. And then on the very, very last page, there is just a breakdown of everything that is in the magazine. So, what are your favorites? Would you make anything out of here? My favorite is that doily right there. And yeah, I think that's my favorite. I love that doily. It's so pretty. And I like that. And I think these turtles would be, like I said, if anyone does craft fairs, these turtles look like they would whip up pretty quickly. It might be a craft fair item. So if you do craft fairs and you are interested, let's see if you can find this issue and you will have a pattern. Yep. So there is Crochet World, April of 2023. I hope you enjoyed looking through it with me, and I will see everybody next time. Bye.